Hi everyone, this here is Tyler with Woodland Frenchies. Welcome to our YouTube channel. We have a really exciting video and topic for today. It's not one that we've done before, and it's going to be about the top 10 fun facts about French Bulldogs. Super excited. Just going to be my personal favorite top 10 facts, just basically from raising French Bulldogs and owning French Bulldogs. Just fun little list for you guys. So I really hope you enjoy it. And yeah, thanks for joining us. But guys, if you're new to the channel, definitely feel free to subscribe, like the video once this video is done playing. If you enjoyed it, we do these videos about 4 to 5 times a week. Just whether it's litter updates, whether it's just kind of fun information, helping you as a new puppy owner, or if you're looking to breed a French Bulldog or Frenchton, as I know there's a lot of you out there as well. So we just have a passion for raising French Bulldogs and Frenchtons, and we just want to make sure this is a great place for you to help build our community here, to better the breeds and just make sure you guys know as much as possible and to learn along the way. And there's still things I'm learning. So again, let's get right into it. The top 10 fun facts about a French Bulldog, starting out with number 10. All right, number 10, and this is kind of a basic generic information about a French Bulldog. If you've seen one, you probably know this. They get along great with anyone, whether it's a other dog, whether it's a little baby, whether it's a huge dog. Frenchies are just, if you're walking by, they're gonna basically come right up to you, and they're gonna be curious and just wanna get to know you. They are not timid at all. They are just such a loving, friendly breed. And for me, you kinda gotta watch that, because, Stella's normally in the video, we could be walking down at the park and she'll just run up to anybody. So just be safe. With this top 10 fact, you definitely want to make sure that nobody steals your French Bulldog or anything, because they're just going to want to go up to strangers. Kind of like a little kid, you want to kind of teach them not to go to strangers, but for a French Bulldog, it's a little more difficult to do so. So that would be my top 10, number 10 on the list. Yeah, French Bulldogs get along great with anyone or anybody. Number 9 is, fun fact about French Bulldogs, is just the amazing coat colors they can have. Whether it's their standard colors, which I really do enjoy, to the more rare, exotic coat colors such as a lilac, lilac and tan merles, the blues. Those are the non-standards, but just I love to see the different varieties of coat colors that you can get, especially when breeding and raising French Bulldogs. It's just always fun to see, you're expecting a new litter to come, and you kind of have an idea what coat color they're gonna have, but it's just really cool to see the different variations, especially when you're raising them. And then as for a new owner, I'm sure you guys have your preferences. Whether you are looking for that popular blue and lilac, that's just the most trendy coat colors for a French Bulldog, or if you're looking to show a French Bulldog, then you're definitely going to be all about the standard colors, which are the creams, the blacks, the brindles, the pied, the fawns. Those are the standard coat colors for a French Bulldog that you can only bring into the show ring. The other exotic type of colors you can't, because they're not really recognized by AKC. So there's just a lot about coat color, whether it's DNA testing, whether it's what you like, breeding, and there's a lot into it. That's why I put it at number 9 on the list for fun facts about a French Bulldog. If you guys are liking these first 2 and you're excited for the rest, again, definitely go ahead and subscribe, like. We're gonna get to number 1 fun fact, which I think you guys are going to like, so stay tuned for that at the end of the video. Back to number 8, fun fact about French Bulldogs is just their history. They have a really rich history, really interesting history. Definitely, if you're ever at the library, I'm sure they'll have a book on French Bulldog history. I personally have quite a few in my collection about French Bulldogs that are just really cool on how they were brought up. The one cool part about French Bulldog that really intrigues me has to do with this guy back here. This is back in the kind of Victorian age. The women, if you were kind of high class, high standard, the women had that French Bulldogs, and they dressed them up with these really fancy collars, and they were just their little puppy or dog that they just had on their laps, and they were just really high class. And I think it's just kind of cute, kind of interesting, because they, at the beginning, when a French Bulldog were first started, they were more lower class, and then they just it's evolved throughout the years, and until where today we're going to talk about this in one of the later fun facts, to where they really, if you think about it, they're one of the more expensive dogs. So again, I'm not trying to put it in a class or anything, because anybody can have a French Bulldog, but they are definitely more of the high-end breed. So that's fun fact number 8. Number 7 is, for a fun fact for a French Bulldog, an interesting fact as well, is that if you are looking to raise, they are definitely a more difficult breed to raise. Quick list of reasons why: you have to have a C-sections. The French Bulldogs as puppies just take a little bit more tender, loving care. You really have to be watching them, because they're just, compared to like a golden retriever who has a litter, you don't have to, basically, you just let the puppies, they're born and the mom takes care of them and they'll do their thing. Obviously, you still need to take care of them, but for French Bulldogs, you just really have to watch, and there's a lot of different, I'd say, ointments, different medicine, things that you have to provide, that you kind of have a routine, because you're going to prevent any issues from happening, that you're going to need to learn, whether it's from a mentor or somebody. You're going to have, you can't just have a litter of French Bulldogs and expect them to be good. You're going to have a routine and a well thought out plan when these puppies are born. So it's just a little bit more difficult to raise French Bulldogs. So hopefully that's an interesting fact to you if you're looking into it. That's great. I also put on that fun fact, it really is enjoyable though. So all that hard work, the difficulty, it really does, it's enjoyable and fulfilling to do so. So definitely not trying to steer you away from raising a French Bulldog, because it really is enjoyable. So yeah, that's fun fact number 7. Number 6 is just something I feel everybody should know about a French Bulldog, is they do shed. You are definitely going to have to sweep your floors once, twice, maybe 3 times a week, vacuum, make sure you have clean clothes. They do shed, and we've made videos on shedding before, where just everything about a French Bulldog to me just kind of overpowers or overweighs that they do shed. Yeah, that is a negative thing for me. I like to be clean and all that good stuff, and it is extra work, but just having a French Bulldog in my life, it's definitely worth it. So that's fun fact number 6. Fun fact number 5 is that they are one of the most popular breeds in America. I mean, I'd say they're a top 3 breed right now. It's just crazy, and it's just awesome to see just how everybody, not just in America, but just across the world, are just loving this breed, just again because of a lot of these reasons we're talking about today. And a big reason too is because of celebrities having and owning a French Bulldog. Obviously that's going to kind of persuade people, because they see celebrity having it, and it just makes them more, it just brings them out for people to know more about. So for an interesting fact, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson has one, Lady Gaga, Juju Smith-Schuster, a wide receiver from Pittsburgh, who has a pretty good following. There's just quite a few people that I'm missing off the list of high celebrities that have one. I watched the NFL draft the other night, and I saw quite a few football players that were just getting drafted. You saw a little Frenchie running around on the couch. For instance, Justin Fields from Ohio State. I thought that was pretty cool. So just becoming a super popular breed, that's for sure. All right, next on the list at number 4, and again guys, stay tuned for number 1. I definitely think this is a big reason why, a fun fact, interesting fact about a French Bulldog. But number 4, another fun fact is a French Bulldog is a little stubborn. They do have a little bit of a little mind of their own. Yes, they do obey their masters and want to fulfill and make you happy, but they also are a little bully, as I would say. They definitely have a little mind of their own. They're super curious and just aware of their surroundings, so they're just always kind of on alert. So the reason for that is because they were originally bred or brought to America as watchdogs. So if when they were first brought over, the reason for that is just their curiosity and just alertness. If somebody would walk into a room that they're not familiar with, they're definitely going to look. They might bark. They might kind of, it's going to get their attention, and they'll let you know about it. So they are a little stubborn, which is, I think we all are in certain ways as well. So it's fine. All right, number 3 on the list is, we kind of hit it a little bit earlier, is that they are one of the most expensive breeds for sure in America, throughout the world. They're They're gonna range, normally if you're gonna get it from a reputable breeder, they're gonna range anywhere from, I'd say, $4,500 to $11,000 for a puppy price. Now, if you're looking for breeding rights, then the prices can go all the way up to, I think French Bulldogs have sold for $45,000 to $50,000 just for for somebody to, a stud to raise their French Bulldogs. So they have that certain confirmation, they have the right DNA, health testing, all that. That's as far as they can get up there. So definitely an expensive dog for sure. Number two, we're getting close to number one, is just that they are a super fun, hilarious breed. So when you get your first French Bulldog, when you get them, you're gonna see they're just super quirky. Just basically, their nickname is the clown dog, just because they do the most hilarious things with their personalities and just goofy, different personality traits that they have. And again, I'm sure whether your neighbor has one, whether your family has one, whether you have one, you've definitely seen that is true, and that's what makes them such a great dog. So, all right, guys, now we're on to number one, fun, most interesting fact, and what I believe one of the reasons French Bulldogs are super popular, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's gonna be kind of a weird fun fact, but to me, it's because of their ears. A French Bulldog's ears just really set them apart from, to me, any other breed. And also their stocky, like they're just a short, stocky dog, and they just have the most cutest ears. If they would be floppy, and this is my personal opinion, I feel they probably wouldn't be as popular, but since those ears stick straight up, they're so huge, they're fun to play with. Just when you give them when you're rubbing them and petting them and everything, and you see them running around, bouncing around. To me, the ears on a French Bulldog is just one of the main characteristics of what makes them who they are, and it just defines their personality. It defines how interesting and just cute, adorable that they are. So I don't know if you were expecting that one, but I think the ears on a French Bulldog are just a characteristic, fun fact about them that I think just really makes them stand out and why we love them. So if there is anything you feel I missed from the list, guys, I want you to comment below. What was your most fun fact that I mentioned today? Or if you have your own personal fun fact that you'd like to mention in our comments, we'd love for you to do that. If you've made it to the end of this video so far, really appreciate it, guys. That means you are definitely passionate about a French Bulldog just like we are, and it means a lot. So if you guys we're gonna finish this video here, go ahead, like this video. It means a lot to the community, and it helps big time, because we are putting a lot of hard work and trying to get some good content and just helping you guys learn more about French Bulldogs. So yeah, that was the top 10 fun fact list. Thanks, guys, for joining us here at Woodland Frenchies. If you're interested in any of our French Bulldogs, go to our website at woodlandfrenchies.com. You can see the puppies we have available, the moms and dads that were part of the litter, and yeah, check them out at Woodland Frenchies. But besides that, we're gonna see you guys in our next video, hopefully. Thanks, and have a great day.